Platinum X here, back again with Baldur's Gate 3, Wyll's Origin playthrough. So, I've already given Gale 2 magic artifacts. And here he is again, all needy and shit. So, anyway.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Alright, so. I have here the Spurred Band. During combat, when the wearer starts to turn. No, now that. Being a color spray. Color spray basically blinds an enemy, but it's just like sleep. It's based on their hit points. So early on, it might be okay. I've never really used it, to be honest. But at later levels, it's really not that useful because, again, it blinds them. It doesn't like put them to sleep. Sleep is much more effective. Um, but again, it's based on their hit points. So I'm going to give him the colored spray ring.
Thank you.
Low value item as well. Doesn't even sell for that much.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was.
Gale approved, by the
You
way.
have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Whoa, are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We
Oh,
enjoyed each other's
okay.
company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
And how exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh, I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
So your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant.
I certainly thought so. Sometimes there is great strength to be found in symbolism. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread manor. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
You can let go of my hand now.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however, I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I don't really like any of these choices, to be honest with you, but is there nothing we can do?
Chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
We've come this far together, we'll continue together. This is how it will be. If we part ways, where would you go?
I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could. Till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
We've come this far, we'll continue. That's how it
That
will be.
is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, Even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
And what's odd about this whole deal is that's the third item I've given him. And the last item that he'll ask for. So it's like, So you ask for 3 items in such a short period of time, and then can go the rest of the game without any. It's a little strange, but anyway, it is what it is. Never did talk to Withers. I'm just gonna blow through this right here. Yeah, I don't really care to, like...
Should thou or any of thy companions a matter such, then I... As thou desire.
Oh, crap. Dude. Alright, I didn't go through with it. I think I still lost my gold, but... Now, what I do want to do... Well, actually, wait. No, they wouldn't be 6th level yet. Hire a transmuter. A wizard specializing in transmutation. Anyway, yeah, that's got to wait till 6th level. Alright, so I'm replacing Astarion with Gale here.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You ever feel the Neveries magic overtaking you, what will you do?
Never come to that. If I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls. Would that I could. Wonderful.
Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because this part is something that will be very specific to Wyll in this playthrough. Now, I've already cleared all this stuff out.
I'm surprised you're permitted to choose a partner outside of your own people. I can't imagine Mother Gith would approve. Doesn't she prefer us lesser species enslaved? Or eviscerated?
We are to use and misuse each civilization in the stars in every way we know. I do not conquer by blade alone, Gale.
Yeah, everybody's talking about how the Blade of Frontiers plowed a Gith Yankee. Haha, you got it. Gale might be of good alignment, which means he also does not discriminate when it comes to, well, you get it. Now all these booze, there's some of them that only sells for like 1, but that can still be used for provisions. But most of those sell for pretty decent, amount of gold. Alright, so I haven't encountered the gnolls yet. I saw another bag. Yeah, right there. What's in that bag, sir? Alright. Now, I almost went ahead and went into the mountain pass.
Something's burning.
To get the gloves of dexterity. But I wasn't sure if...
Tempers are rising.
Oh, shit. I wasn't sure if this scene right here, if I went to the mountain pass now,
The unsleeping eyes.
would,
Grant me the might to carry this burden. A massacre. Please, just leave me be.
yeah, I wasn't sure if I had went to the mountain pass before coming here, if this would be burnt down and the opportunity lost for this. So I wanted to come here first because this is very specific to the Wyll playthrough.
Drow-craft armor. No magic left though. Sun's too bright.
You basically loot all these goblins and drow, but the flaming fist you really can't. That would be considered stealing, and people would not like you looting the flaming fist bodies. Need to go in there right now. Okay, so
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard. There is no surname more familiar. It belongs to your father, the Grand Duke. And to you.
You with the horns! Make yourself useful! Push,
you with the
damn it,
horns.
push!
Oh gee, that's not unusual. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that before. Hey, you with the horns! Make yourself... Like, really? It was supposed to be punishment for these horns, right? I mean, you know. But apparently, like, nobody gives a shit. Oh boy.
The drow happened! Now push!
Alright, let's do this. Oh sure, I got plenty of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this elixir. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How embarrassing.
Worthless as ever! Find another way inside!
Okay, I've never had that happen before here. Let me see if Karlak can
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
she's only got a +4. Looky there. Can't believe she didn't get advantage or something for being a barbarian.
Inside, hurry! We don't have much time.
Chain of Command, an inspiration from Soldier.
Stay where you are!
See if there's another one perhaps.
Solid, fight out!
No. Follow Flaming Fist orders at the burning end. Now the one thing before I go running upstairs I want to do is... Well, the good thing about Gale is he has Ray of Frost. Put that out. Then I'm going to go over here and grab these barrels of water.
Making me sweat.
Apparently she is encumbered.
Blackets will be done.
In here!
Well, there's a whole lot of food scattered around here. There's another barrel of water. That should be sufficient.
Defender of the people.
yank that door open and it's kaboom. We need a plan.
Not now!
I thought you were, okay, so how about...
Into the fray.
Right now.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Okay, so don't want to follow her just yet.
I have the magic touch.
No, I don't want to pick up bed linen. Oh, come on, are you... See what I mean? Here, let me go stand on the one person who's concentrating on the spell is the one who ran over and stood on a fire and lost his concentration, which is total horse shit. Because I'm sorry, like, hang on, I got to see this roll. Failed a Constitution save, 4. I don't think there's anything else over here. Oh, what the fuck, man? This is ridiculous, dude. And they just keep standing on it. Like, the companion AI is, like, really fucking annoying. How did he get caught on fire again?
Well, well, well.
Does she not have regular healing potions? Alright, where the Gale
She'll
go?
find me.
He only has 1. Man, that's a bit crazy that he took that much freaking damage.
A hero at heart.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, there was really nothing in here. Except for a lot of burns and complaining. Dude.
What's on your
Oh, God, oh, it's just, oh, it's so annoying, man. Stay out of my way. That's why, like I said, it's you know, a lot of times it's best just to, but here, let me use Gale.
Defender of the people.
Separate from the rest of the party so these idiots don't go running around, stepping on fire, getting in the way. Really, at this point, all I'm doing is looting. I mean, there's no sense in letting it burn down. That's fine art, man. Well, why would I let that burn up? It's not stealing, it's preserving. Alright, there was really nothing in here either.
Sharp as ever.
Alright, so really I didn't even need to come in here. I mean, it was just a few little scrap, a few little things that would sell for, you know, crap. Alright, so let's go ahead. Well, I really need to heal Gale better. Nobody else is really hurt, just 1 hit point. That's what I mean, like, how did Gale get that hurt? Was he already injured when I brought him into the party, or what? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, I gotta go into settings and set this shit back up right. As far as things just automatically creating hotkeys, I think I got that turned off where they don't automatically create hotkeys, which means I gotta go do it manually. Okay. Now what we want to do is
magic.
Here, let me go back to that. Now, as he said before, the moment I open it, what I normally do, I'm going to enter turn-based. What I normally do is put a water barrel in front of it, but the thing is, it really didn't set everything on fire. So that would have really been a wasted water barrel. So normally what I used to do was put a water barrel in front of the door so that when I destroyed it, it would automatically detonate the water barrel. It would have done good on this door, but apparently nothing on this door. But of course the fire does spread. So again, it's a good thing I held on to the water barrels.
While I'm at it.
Now I don't think she's got one because it encumbered her. Yeah, she doesn't have one.
I crave blood. Quickly then.
What I'm going to do is go ahead and place them on the ground. Now, I don't really know. You see this electricity, right? Electrified steam. Where is that electricity coming from? Like I don't get that. But you know, anyway, there it is. Electrical steam.
The air is ripe with magic. To new horizons.
Now there's a very specific item over here in this chest we do not want to miss out on, but I did not bring a starry in, so what I'm going to have to do is just loot the chest, like pick up the chest and stick it in my inventory for him to open later.
Eager for battle.
I'm going to go ahead and put this other one down as well. Well, I better not. I better hold on to it. Alright, so as the fire spreads... Alright, it did not come into this room yet. So what I can do with Lae'zel now is take this, throw it in here. But that did not... that's strange.
Salutations.
Over here. There we go. Electrified steam. I don't really know how to get rid of it. I don't know. Again, I don't know where this damn electricity is coming from. And he got electrocuted even though I didn't step where...
Where am I needed?
Alright, now I'm going to... Well, actually, no, he drank that elixir, so I'm going to go over here and talk to this dude.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Strength. It's been some consistent low rolling. Gale and Karlach both approved.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Come on, follow me.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Now, he fell back down, so you basically have to go over there and pick him back up. Now you can go out that way. You could bust that door and go out that way, but I'm going out this way.
Come on, let's go. Marching.
As I was saying, basically, have to just pick this up. Not enough movement. Alright, then I guess we're waiting till next turn, aren't we?
Proceeding.
That electricity took my action or something.
Blade at the ready. Keeping pace.
Don't be shy.
What I'm going to do is, because it just encumbered her, I'm just going to go ahead and send it to Asarian and camp. There's another chest right here. Some gold. That doesn't have any value. I hate the camera. Nothing there.
Soldier.
Indolence breeds madness.
Alright, now I've got another barrel. Now if I throw it, it might take an action. But if I just set it down on top of the fire, it should burst. Well, shit. Use the bonus action. There we go. There is another book over here. I'll use Gale to go grab it.
This. For now.
I've already got that book. I've already read that book. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Forthwith.
Hopefully he's not blocking. He probably is blocking the door.
Flackets will be done.
And I already used my jump, or I mean my bonus action, so I'm not going to be able to jump now.
Less time for chatter.
Oh wait, can I get by?
Inefficient
Hey, you
goals.
can get by. How about that? Alright, so basically now that I'm out of there, I can go ahead and turn off turn-based.
Defender of the people.
And there is a lot of like booze. There's like wine and stuff, alcohol around here, paintings and pictures you can loot from in here, but I'm just
Thank
not
you,
going to bother
sir.
with that.
No, it can't be. Wyll, by the living gods, what's happened to you?
She is a ghost from your past come to haunt you. Councillor Floric, your father's closest confidant, and a loyal servant of Baldur's Gate.
Story best left for calmer days, counselor. Let's just say I got mixed up with the wrong crowd. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes. As Ravengard told me, where his son treads, the hell's fires are sure to burn.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed.
Grand Duke Alder Ravengard, the man you call your father, the man who cast you from your home after pacting with Mazora.
Wyll, you must hold little love for your father. But please, find him and return him to the city. Baldur's Gate needs him now, more than ever.
May I trust you'll see it through?
Why entrust this to me? Duke Ravengard is my flesh and blood. I will rescue him. You have my word.
Thank you. And should
Gale
your
and Carlite
courage
both approve?
falter, remember your father's generosity.
Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Alright, that was a little rescued from the flames. So Wyll had Falk Hero inspiration. That was a little disappointing. Like, honestly, like, that's it. I mean, that was lame. That was lame at best. Anyway, yeah, that was very lame. I was expecting something a little more, you know, unique to Wyll. I mean, this was unique, but again, very, very lame. Like honestly, that's it. I mean, Wyll's father has been kidnapped by Drow Elf. This is the Duke that you have so much respect for, son, and that's the best we get dialogue-wise. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I was expecting more out of this scene specifically because, again, Grand Duke Ravengard is Wyll's father, and he's been kidnapped by Drow, and that's all we get. Okay, all right. I was expecting more out of this one scene than most of any other scene that's specific to Wyll in this, you know, for the rest of the game. I was expecting more out of this scene. So very disappointing there. Okay, so who wants a glow stick? Alright, nobody uses a trident. Like, what the... Anyway, like, why the fuck would I use a trident? Now this I usually put on Astarion, or anybody really that uses a bow, a longbow, because, you know, it gives you, after you get a couple of hits with it, you have enough lightning charges to give one of your attacks lightning damage boost. The staff, you see, because what I normally do, well, alright, I'm going with the staff. See, there's some boots that with Astarion, or a rogue, let's just say a rogue, if you do the thief subclass and get the bonus, the two bonus actions, it's called fast hands, I think, where you get a second bonus action. A second level rogue can dash as a bonus action. There's a pair of boots that every time you dash adds lightning charges to you. In combination with that bow, it's like you're constantly doing increased lightning damage with your bow attack. So that's a good combination of items, but for this particular playthrough, that's not going to be the case.
My wife, she was outside when the goblins came. She was wearing a green blouse, brown hair, about this tall.
Have you seen her? Thank you. She can't have gone far.
All right. So had we gone through the door where we found that dude, we could have, you know, busted the boards and gone through that door. Miri, his wife, is dead on the ground up here. See, there's the door we could have came through. Eyewitness account. What the hell? Did I miss that? Didn't Gale have a bucket of water? Or a barrel of water?
That way.
He can't throw it. We'll give it to somebody who can then.
Eager for battle. Proceeding.
Charmed, I'm sure.
There was another book over there I didn't grab either.
My pleasure.
Really?
Assume nothing.
Well, she's already.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Here?
Thought I saw another book in here.
On my way.
I don't know why I'm. Yeah, right there, warning to the sword goes.
Action, not reaction.
Sharp as ever.
Where is she?
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Of course.
What's the story?
Where is it? There it is.
Moving it.
All right.
Defender of the people.
I'm a loot hog, okay? All right. I believe there's an inspiration for this, but I'm not sure. Well, I've got
corpse
Gale with me.
regards you lifelessly.
Merilith, farmer from Eltergard, traveling, sister's wedding, finding husband Benrin inside, door locked, trapped, fire.
Dowry for sister in bond. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, the sage whispers from the grave. Alright, so we're going to use Lae'zel and pick up the body.
Where am I needed?
Back downstairs.
She's alive. I know she is.
Now, I don't know. Here, let me go ahead and put the body down first.
Like its will be done.
Defender of the people.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Dude, where did you go? He's over there.
Miri, you should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. You do? Please, can you return it, please? It'd mean so. Oh,
Alright, the dowry is over here. Huh. Whoop, there it goes. So I was like, huh, because usually that fire is like in the way and it didn't seem to be, but then sure enough, there it is. Anyway. Okay, so in here is the dowry.
Something's hidden in that hay.
Over here is the wait, what's it? Is it Teventer? No, the Zentarum. The Zentarum hideout is in there. And there's a
monsters everywhere.
So I do have the animal speaking potion on. It lasts until long rest, so you should basically always have them on because there are plenty of them around. Look at me, I'm not a monster.
No, you're not one of... I was ready to run you through. My mistake. An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny
Goblins
one.
and drow.
He killed many. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
You're the only. Okay. I don't think there's anything in these.
Someone's moving around in there.
I'm not here to deal with that right now. I mean, I might as well go ahead and loot all this crap back here. Oh, I forgot I've got like a whole stack of bottled water. Alright, so everybody failed a survival check. So this is when we go to... My shovel should be right here. What the hell happened to my shovel? Dude, get the... This is really pissing me off, dude. I had 2 shovels. I split the 2 shovels. I had one. Saw it in my inventory. I saw that I still had one, and I gave the other one to Karlach. There's Karlach's. What happened to Wyll's shovel? There it is. And voila, we find the chest anyway, even after everybody failed their survival check, and it's a bunch of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, that was food, not shit, but, you know, considering how much food... Like at some point, you gotta stop looting food. I mean, you can sell it, you know. Everything sells. Well, not everything. Quest items don't sell. Okay. Alright, let's lead with Gale. Put this out. Run! Dude, what the fuck, man? What the hell is going on with the damn camera? Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Oh my god. Excuse my language, but I have no idea what the hell just happened with the camera. Hurry. Run, 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 run. They made it, okay. Ah, shit, I just talked to him with Gale.
No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
Here.
Where am I needed?
There we go.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need...
Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. So this is a very disappointing encounter because I was expecting more, being specifically from Wyll's playthrough, considering the Chancellor knew him, knew his father, the fact that his father was been kidnapped by Drow. That was very lame and disappointing from a Wyll playthrough. Kind of makes me say screw playing through the rest of these origin characters, because that was like what's the point of doing this playthrough if that's the kind of horseshit that I get? You know what I mean?
That might be worth
Very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue with this.
A hero at heart.
Okay, now that that is done and over with, now I'm going to not encounter the Githyanki. I'm going to go to the mountain pass to get my gloves of dexterity through the goblin camp, or not the camp, but on my way to the goblin camp, I will go then to the mountain pass.
My kin are near.
Now, if you get too close with Lae'zel in your party, she will just run off to talk to the Githyanki. Is that a fireball? Nice! So, it's best to stay away from them. I did unlock the... No, I did not. Came over here to unlock the... That. So now I can fast travel over here. Again, if you get too close and Lae'zel spots the Githyanki down there on the other side of the bridge, this is a way to the mountain pass as well. Defeat the goblins. Okay, so this is actually the goblin camp. We go through the blighted village this way. This is the goblin camp over here. Well, there's another path to the mountain pass over here, you know, past the goblins. And then another way to the mountain pass over here past the Githyanki. Well, those Githyanki would probably... do things to me I'd rather not speak of. So I'm going to sell some things. So anyway, I'm going to... this episode's coming to an end. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And then next episode, I will go past the blighted, you know, to the next goblin, like, guard post. Whether I go around it or through it, either way, you can dialogue, combat. There's ways to get through those goblins. Again, sneak around, kill them, or just dialogue with them. You can get past the goblins and to the mountain pass. So once in the mountain pass, that's another one of my highly watched videos, is that the quick way into the Creche and Gloves of Dexterity. It's very simple and easy. I just don't recommend rushing to it too quickly because of events like what I just did there at Waukeen's Rest. If you go to the mountain pass before defeating the Paladins of Tyr, like if you get, because this is the first attempt I made with Shadowheart playthrough on honor mode, I rushed to the mountain pass to get the Gloves of Dexterity. So I had Karlach with me, but I had not yet defeated the Paladins of Tyr. As soon as I got to the mountain pass, Karlach said, "Okay, well, you know, I'm out of here." She left permanently because I had not defeated the Paladins of Tyr yet. I don't know what would have happened had I went there before even getting Karlach. It might not have, you know, I don't know what would have happened if I went there before even recruiting Karlach. I might figure that out, you know, just to see what happens some other time. But that Waukeen's Rest, I mean, everything was on fire. If you get too close to Waukeen's Rest and then notice that it's on fire, if you even so much as go to camp, you come back, it's burnt down, and everybody inside it's dead, and you failed you failed to save any of those people. So I was thinking, if you go to the mountain pass, maybe even before even getting close to Waukeen's Rest and triggering that whole thing, it might still wind up being burnt down when you come back from the mountain pass. Again, I don't know. I've never actually, like, just for the purpose of research, done that, you know, so I can't confirm that. But that's why I wanted to do Waukeen's Rest before going to the mountain pass, just in case I got back and it was all burnt down. So now I've been there, I've done that. Now I can go to, I don't think there's anything else. There's really nothing else in this area or the Underdark that is going to be changed by going to the mountain pass and then coming back. To my knowledge, anyway. Like, I still haven't been down here to the bog, to Annie Ethel's, the, you know, place. So again, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go to the mountain pass, get the Gloves of Dexterity, come back and see if anything did in fact change. Or you know, keep me from being able to do something that maybe I should have done before going to the mountain pass. So at this point, I don't think anything is going to be different. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. Catch me next time as we go to the mountain pass to get the Gloves of Dexterity.